Here are some highlights of this week in history. On March 25th, in 1911, the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire in New York City killed 146 garment workers, leading the charge in fire protection laws like mandatory fire escapes and illuminated emergency exit signs. In 1949, the Academy Awards, also known as the Oscars, were broadcast on television for the first time. The ceremony took place at the Academy Theater in Hollywood. On March 26th, in 1953, American medical drama television series Dragnet premiered on NBC. Created by Jack Webb, the show became one of the most famous police dramas in television history. In 1997, 39 members of a madman's cult, the Heaven's Gate, were found dead in a mass suicide in Rancho Santa Fe, California. On March 27th, in 1973, the Marlon Brando film The Godfather was released in theaters in the United States. Directed by Francis Ford Coppola, the film went on to become a classic in American cinema. In 1977, two Boeing 747 airliners collided on the runway at Los Rodeos Airport in the Canary Islands, resulting in 583 fatalities, making it the deadliest aviation accident in history. On March 28th, in 1930, the Motion Picture Production Code, also known as the Hays Code, was adopted by the Motion Picture Producers and Distributors of America. The code set moral guidelines for the content of motion pictures produced in the United States. It's not the G, PG, or R ratings, but the disclosure at the opening warning of its contents. In 1979, the 3 Mile Island nuclear accident occurred in Pennsylvania, United States, when a partial meltdown of a reactor led to a release of radioactive gases. On March 29th, in 2004, the Republic of Ireland became the first country in the world to ban smoking in all enclosed workplaces, restaurants, and bars. In 2008, the science fiction action film Iron Man was released in theaters in the United States. Directed by Jon Favreau and starring Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark, the film kicked off the Marvel Cinematic Universe. On March 30th, in 1981, U.S. President Ronald Reagan was shot and wounded in an assassination attempt by John Hinckley Jr. outside the Hilton Hotel in Washington, D.C. In 2005, the social media platform YouTube was launched to the public. Founded by Steve Chen, Chad Hurley, and Jawed Karim, YouTube revolutionized online video sharing and became a major platform for entertainment content. Check out the full history of YouTube coming up on our channel, All Request History. On March 31st, 1889, the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France, was officially opened to the public during the Exposition Universelle. It was the World's Fair, and it celebrated the 100th anniversary of the French Revolution. In 1966, the Soviet Union launched Luna 10, which became the first spacecraft to orbit the moon and produced the very first photographs of Earth from space.